Uh, let's check it out. What's up, Corey? Wait for a few more viewers to come in. The Warriors got to go. You don't like my sweatshirt, my hat? You must be a Lakers fan, a Fakers fan. The Lakers ain't what they all made out to be without Kobe, man. Shaq and Kobe's gone. It ain't no team no more. You guys ain't won, but how many games this year? Boy, them Cowboys next time. Yeah, I'll be smacking, bro. I'm sprung off of these Hershey Kisses. I eat these all day long. So today, I'm going to take you guys on a journey. I forgot about this story. My damn dog. Get over here, boy. I'm going to take you guys on this story. Actually, it's two stories about female correctional officers. I almost got in a fight with this cat over, but my celly ended up banging him. And he got her fired. The dude got her fired. But I'm going to wait for a couple more viewers to come in before I start it. I think it was my second time to the pen, man. And I went from the reception center side to Tracy Mainline. And I was in the orientation building. I think it was L1. And this white cat, he was always running up and down the tier, and we never seen the CO hardly ever. And one time, my celly was banging on the door, and he needed the CO for some shit. And dude was like, "Man, she's busy right now." And he was like, "Well, tell her to come and holler at us," because he had something going out, some mail or some shit. Anyways, when she finally came to the door, my celly was on her helmet. He was talking shit to her, called her a bitch and shit, right? And, and she's a little white girl. And the inmate dude, I don't like calling people inmates, man. I like calling them convicts, but this dude was an inmate. He didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know what he had. Anyways, he came to our door and he was talking hella shit. He's like, "Man, don't be disrespecting my woman like that." We was like, "Your woman?" He was like, "Yeah, that's my woman." First of all, when you knock a CO, when you get it a female CO, you don't tell nobody. You don't tell nobody your business. You don't tell nobody that you're messing with her or nothing. This dude let the whole tier know that he was messing with this chick. And she wasn't ugly. And so him and my celly got into it. And I said something and he got smart and shit. So I was going to come out and bang him. When we came out for our showers, it was too late though. By the time I stepped out of my cell, my celly was on his helmet and beat the dog shit out of him, right? And come to find out, this dude really was messing with this CO. And I think after we got off orientation, she got walked off, bro. She got fired for messing with a convict CO. I mean, an inmate convict. But anyways, it was funny as hell to me because now looking back, what I know now, I was young back then. What I know now, when you knock a CO or a nurse or somebody, you don't never tell people your business. But check this out. In 2001, I was in Solano. Yeah, 2001, I believe. I went to Solano. Was it 01 or 02? I went to Solano, and they had a lieutenant broad there named, I want to say her name was Painter. No, her name was, Painter was in Tracy. What was this broad's name, man? Anyways, this CO chick, man, she was a redhead, and she was in her late 60s. She's been around a long, long time. Anyways, when I was there, she was the lieutenant of the whole. And the word was she was messing with an inmate a while back and got demoted to sergeant. She had to work her way back up to lieutenant, right? But when I was there, this Oakland cat, I'm not going to say his name. I was cool with this cat, hella cool with him. And he was messing with this lieutenant broad, man. And the goon squad ran up in his cell and they got his cell phone. And this fool had hella naked pictures of this CO. Now, let me tell you about this CO. She was in her late 60s, but back in the day, she had so much ass, man. She was like Jennifer Lopez times 5. But she was ugly as hell in the face, but she just had hella body. And anyway, this Oakland cat had knocked her. And I guess she brought him I don't know if she brought him a phone or not, but his phone had hella text messages in it and pictures of this lieutenant brought in it. And they walked her off, man. They walked her off of the damn compound, right? About a year later, she came back. She came back and she was back to being a CO. She wasn't a lieutenant no more. So I guess they gave her a job back, but she wasn't a lieutenant no more. They demoted her again. I can't think of this broad's name, man. I keep wanting to say Painter, but she got in trouble 2 times, man. And I don't know how she got out of it, how she didn't get fired. I know she was there for a long time because when I went and, let me see, 99, I went and, no, this was the second time. This was 2011. In 2001 is when she first got caught, my first time there. The second time was in 2011, and she got caught again. Dude had pictures and text messages from her, man. But I've seen a lot of people, staff-wise, get walked off for messing with inmates, man. It was crazy. But the one that was at Tracy, and dude came, he was like, man, don't be getting at my woman like that. That shit's crazy. You don't tell people that, man. You keep that shit on the under. If you crack anybody as far as staff is concerned, you don't tell nobody. You don't tell your cellie. You don't tell nobody, man, because they'll hate on you. Or they'll think, oh, he got at her, I could get at her. You know what I mean? You keep that shit to yourself. What? Trying to do the doogie with her. Yeah, he was doing the doogie with her. Dallas Mavericks. Damn, Dallas Mavericks are balling this year, huh? Ain't that Mark Cuban's team? They're balling this year. Yeah, Warriors are balling too. I think they just got Steph Curry back. You know, that's the best player in the NBA. Everyone says LeBron. LeBron can't mess with Steph Curry, man. I know he got more points than him, but Steph Curry's a baller. He got handles, and that fool got that shot. I've been a Warriors fan since I was a little kid. When the Kings came to Sacramento, though, I tried to like the Kings, but I always been a Warriors fan, man. Day one. I like Boston, too, though. I'm not a fan, but I like Boston. I always like Boston. That's my story about the COs, man. If there's any questions, make a comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Young, by the way, you and CMC with Bear from Long Beach. Bear from Long Beach. I know Bear from Long Beach, man. Bear from Long Beach. Damn, how do I know that name? Bear from Long Beach. I don't know if I was at CMC or Lancaster with him. I think I was at Lancaster with a Bear from Long Beach. Young, by the way, how old is he? Is he from Insane or is he? Where's he from? What part of Long Beach? Nah, I ain't no Kings fan, Corey. I tried to like him at one time, man, but I always been a Warriors fan. Bear from Long Beach. Who that? Why is that name sticking with me? He was at CMC. What year was he at CMC? What's up, James? I think I was at Lancaster with Bear from Long Beach, not CMC. Either Lancaster or New Folk. Oh, wait. No, his name wasn't Bear. That was that knack ass. Hey, are you from Long Beach, homie? Young, by the way, you from Long Beach? You know Swoop G? I was at CMC with Swoop G's punk ass. He's a straight mark. Swoop G's a mark. He used to rap with Death Row, but I knew him before he was. I've been knowing Swoop G for years, but that nigga rolled it up at CMC. He straight rolled it up and went PC or went to the EOP yard, I think. Insane. You know Swoop G? He's a mark. He's a straight mark. He went and told Sibo that he beat me up. We used to be in the cell wrestling and shit. We used to wrestle in the cell. He was my next door neighbor. I had all the tobacco. He used to come over there and ask me for cigarettes every day. And we used to wrestle in the cell. He called Sibo when he got transferred and told me beat me up in the cell. That nigga can't fuck with me. He didn't even want to fight me. I got told on. The police came and told me someone told him that I had a phone, and I swore it was Swoop G that did it. I can't put that on him because I didn't know, but I swore he's the one that told, because him and only one other person knew I had a phone. Criminals get lonely too. Yeah. I didn't knock a CO, but I sure did knock my counselor. I didn't really knock her because I've been knowing her from the street. But yeah, she was bringing me all kind of shit, like food and shit like that. She didn't bring me no weed or tobacco, but she sure brought me hella food. She retired now. She ain't working there no more. I don't want to put her name out there though, in case she ever wants to go back. She's still young too. She can go back and work for the department. Who is that? I was locked up with Swoop G. I was locked up with Ascari. I was locked up with Trey D. Who else was I locked up with from Long? Oh, what's his name at Lancaster? Young cat from Insane. He had hella years too. I think he robbed a bank or something. No, they robbed a casino. He robbed a casino somewhere in LA. That's what he was there for. He had the phones. That's who I bought my phone from. I can't think of his name. He's a young cat though. Always worked out. Stayed working out every day. Busting down. That's where you from, Young, by the way? You from Insane? You guys was thick at Lancaster. Long Beach was thick as hell. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Corey, you still on here? Butterface. What you guys think about Whack 100 and whacking J Diggs, man? What y'all think about that? I think Jay Diggs will dig whack 100 out. To tell you the truth, I know Jay Diggs. I think he'll tip that nigga whack 100 up. Miss Butler from Elder Creek. You talking about Janine Butler from Elder Creek? That's the only Butler I know. Was she a Solano? Butler. I know a Butler CO that was at Folsom with me, and she was from Elder Creek. But there's also a Butler at Solano. She was an old lady. But there was a young chick at Old Folsom that her name was Butler. Miss Butler, CO Butler. In Mill Creek, oh man, this dude, man. So, as you guys know, I got a podcast with Tony the Tiger Lopez, and it was set for 5 o'clock today. He called and told me we're making it at 7 o'clock, and he just texted me right now and said, let's keep it at 5 o'clock. So I got to go back and tell all my people, my production crew, to meet me over there at 5 again, man. I've never been to Mill Creek, James. I think that's a SNY prison now. You was there back in the day, though, when it was all good, huh? That's where Freddie was at back in the day. It was all good. Man, I got to make these phone calls, man. This dude, Tony, man. Why don't y'all come over 5 p.m., check out 12 yards, 12 rounds of adrenaline. We'll be doing our podcast today. We got a special guest. Come check that out. 5 p.m. I thought it was going to be at 7, but it's at 5. Come check us out. Stay blessed. Tell the people you love them. Stack, pray, and stay out the way. You have to stack, pray, and stay out the way.